Firstly, welcome to the Trail Check series. This is one of the Contour Collective's series that we're going to roll out, which is going to help riders progress through different trails around the country and have an opportunity to watch a trail before they get to a location. So I'm at the Forest of Dean today. I'm going to start off with one of the easier trails, which is called Countdown. And this trail, it's a sort of blue grade, perfect for a hardtail or a short travel trail bike. So I'm completely overbiked today. I'm on my rein, hoping to try and keep the speed going and keep the flow, and I'll talk the trail through and let's go for a ride. Looking forward to this one, warm up for the day. So this trail drops down from the starting point up at the top of Forest of Dean. It's quite a mellow start, so it's nice and easy to get into the trail. Some nice flat turns which are pretty fun, all these little rollers, so you can just start to sort of build the speed and momentum down the trail. You do have to work fairly hard at points just to keep your flow and keep your speed up, and it has got a bit rougher over time, but it's great fun at this point, just working the track. And there's a couple of different options here. You can sort of play around on the trail, just using the terrain just to find a nice flow. Pushing on the back sides of these rollers helps a lot. So if you are trying to maintain your speed, you can just use that attack position and press coming up over the roller and then pushing down on the back. So it's a really nice way of just getting the most out of this trail. So at this point it's starting to come down towards the bottom, and it comes onto a fire road before it drops into the lower section, which I'll just talk about in a minute. I had some mic issues. The sound muffler wasn't really working fully. That was the top of Countdown. This then leads down into a track called Launchpad, which was originally designed for a four-wheel bike. Since then it's sort of grown over, a bit more of a single track now, and there is plans to do some trail work on this. They're currently raising money to do that, so I'll chuck some money in and do the same if you use the trail. But yeah, we'll run down this bottom section. It's graded as a single dot orange, so it's more like a sort of blue with a few more rolling features. But yeah, a good trail to start on. So since I filmed this, the Trail Association in the Forest of Dean has actually met its funding target and has had a funding injection from the forestry as well, which is superb. So this lower section, Launchpad, will be resurfaced and rebuilt to some extent. I think it's near £50,000 that will be spent on the trails here on this lower section, which these trail developments, they do cost a lot. There's a lot of material and machinery and labour involved. So this bottom section is definitely the best part of this whole trail that I'm riding. Lots of fun, and there's gaps. If you're more of an experienced rider, you can really sort of push your riding by looking at the gaps. That's one there, just where I've rolled over those two. It's a short trail, so you can kind of lap this from the bottom quite nicely. So it's good just to keep going round and trying different things on the trail, setting up differently, or just riding different lines as well. So that's the bottom of Launchpad. Great track. Yes, that's a really nice descent, linking those two trails together, Countdown, and then into the bottom of Launchpad. So really nice flowing trail. You can pick up off a lot of the rises and jumps, or you can just roll them. So yeah, good if you're beginning out or you're a bit more experienced and want to get some air.